I never unmuted myself, so this entire time I was talking, no one else could hear. And it sounds like I don't know if you can hear the music in the game. I don't think you can. Okay, so I need to mess with that a little bit. All these fun things I'm learning. So if we go to game capture, no, desktop audio mixer maybe. So why is there no audio from the game? That is the big question. Okay, so we know that that's not working. Which sucks because the music in this is pretty decent. So we need to figure that out. Would that be under editor or studio mode? Turn that down a little bit, I think. We need to figure this out. Let's try auto. Let's see if this will work. Nope, still no audio. So there's a setting for that somewhere, I'm sure. Settings. Audio. Desktop audio device is gonna be this, I think. Let's see if that fixes things. Nope. Okay. So let's try audio. Okay, there we go. Now we have sound. Everybody can hear the game and me. We are good. Okay, so let's get to building. Okay, so we know Bob, he's going to be construction. He's not good at botany, so we're going to give him a 4 in that. He's not good at harvesting, so I don't want him to focus on that. Animal handling, I'm fine if he handles animals. Is there anybody better? Nope. So we're going to bump him up to a 2 on that. Mining, don't care, so you can stay at a 4. He's not going to do anything with plants. He is not our cook. Crafting is something I want anybody to be able to do. He's not our smith. He's not our carpenter. He is our tailor. We don't have any tailoring to do right now, so we're going to leave that as a 3. He is our researcher, though, so we're going to bump that up to 1. Artist, he'll be able to do 2 eventually, but we don't need that right now, so that's going to stay kind of low. Stewarding, so this is like taking care of basic tasks. Locking doors, closing windows. I like to give a 2 to this for everybody, but I like to change the hauling to a 1. Eventually, when we get more villagers, I will set one of these to actually be a steward for this, and they'll just kind of be basically the one that runs around. And then we have Broseph. Broseph, he is not a marksman. He's really good at construction, so we want him to focus on construction as well. He's also good at botany, but we don't need to focus on growing. Harvesting could be handy right now, but there's something more that I want him to focus on, and that is going to be, pop that down. We want him to cut plants, so this is what's going to help with the chopping of the trees. We want him focused on that. And then, let's see, he's not our cook. He's not our smith. He's not our carpenter. He's not our tailor. Definitely not our intellectual. So how this works is that anything that's labeled a 1, they'll do that first, and they'll do it in order. So Broseph will start off with tending to his own wounds. Then he'll move to construction. When there's nothing left to construct, he'll move to cutting plants. When there's nothing left to cut, he'll move to hauling goods back to our spot where we're going to be storing our goods. And then they'll move into the second level things if there's any time left in the day. So this is why you don't want them to focus on too much, otherwise you're never going to get anything done. And I come in here and I change this constantly. So Christina, she is not our hunter. She is, not great at construction, so we're going to give that a 2. I don't mind if she does construction, but it's not what I want her to focus on. Also don't want her to focus on plants or animals or mining. I am going to bump her up for cutting plants, though. And you know what? I'm going to have her harvest, and I'm going to have her, she's our cook, and I'm also going to have her cut plants. That's what she's going to be focusing on right now. Smithing is a skill she's good at, but we don't really need it right this second. Carpentry she won't be doing, tailoring she won't be doing, and she is not our intellectual. Okay, so after that, the next thing is our schedule. So this is the time frame that everybody's going to be doing stuff. So I always like to look and see what our traits are, kind of remind myself of that. So like Broseph likes being in the sun, so we want to make sure like when he's working and doing things, it's during the day, during the sunshine. We don't have any early birds, we don't have any night owls, so we can have a pretty standard sleep schedule for everybody. I like to make sure they all get 8 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I like to spread it off about 8 hours of work with a break in between. Kind of like how we do it. I mean, they did a really good job at programming these little dudes to also, not like to work when we don't work, They also need some leisure time. So I like to give them some leisure time before bed. I messed that up really good. I can't aim. Give them some leisure time before bed. Give them a little bit of leisure time before they get to work. That way in the morning they have time to do whatever they want. Get their leisure in, go to work, do whatever they want, go to work, do whatever they want, leisure, bed. I find that that's been pretty good for me. Managing. So right now, when they're undrafted, they're going to flee from danger, which is exactly what I want. I want them to self-tend their wounds. And weapon-wise, let's see, Bob is our marksman, so we want him to have our ranged. And the other two are going to have the actual weapons. We're going to give him our one-handed and her our two-handed. Our one-hander is going to have shields. They can use any headgear that they want, any apparel that they want, and any armor that they want. They can eat all food and all stimulants. So like this is where if you want them to be cannibals, you would set them to be cannibals. And then overview. The other thing I like to do is see what carcasses are in the wild that I missed, because we are going to give them access to every single one of them. Oh my god, yes, give me all of these carcasses. That'll be so handy. Because we're going to have a little cooking station set up. Alright. And it's go time. Beds, we're going to start them off with some wicker beds. I'm going to put them over here in the corner. Cozy, comfortable, you know. We also need a butchering station and a campfire. So for now, that's going to go outside. We'll eventually have a nice little kitchen built. I like these to be close to each other. It makes it very easy. But then we need areas for them to haul their stuff. So right over here area for them to put resources. Now specifically in here, I want them to put no human carcasses, but all apparel, all food, all fermenting ingredients, materials. I only want them to put inside, let's see, no raw material. Permanent spot. All the textiles inside, all the seeds, warfare. Fodder we don't need here. We need fodder to be placed over here, which we'll get a spot back in shortly. We don't want any waste in here. Everything else can go in here. Okay. So then over here, fodder. Just put our fodder over here. And then we need a place for waste. So for now, our waste, our dumping stockpile, we're gonna pop it right over here. And waste is gonna go on there. On that pile. If we have anybody that dies, we will create a place for their bodies to go eventually. We'll have like a little cemetery and everything. But hopefully we won't need that for a while. Hands yelling at me because there's not enough beds because they have not built them yet. But this bit is going to take a little while, so we're going to fast forward. Just kind of watch and see what they do. What are they focusing on? Now, if I really wanted to focus on something, I could click on somebody and be like, hey, you really focus on, you know, building this wall. But I don't really care about that right now. I just kind of want them to just get this built. Get this research table built so that we can start on some research. And then we need our resource pile over here. We need to make this all able to be hauled. Oh, look at all those mushrooms and stuff. Berries. Yeah, we're going to have some good food and fodder. Yes, the construction failed. Come on, Broseph, build better. Frickin' Broseph, man. Tell ya. Christina's messing up the plants. But for the first day, day 1 of spring, not doing too bad so far. I hate it when I get spots on my glasses. I have to clean it like immediately. Alright, it's getting to be dark. Alright. Bob, I'm gonna have you prioritize building us some beds. So it would be really nice if people have beds to sleep on tonight. Build that bed. I know you're hungry. We'll get to that. And build that bed. You guys don't have a roof, but at least you're gonna have some really crappy beds to sleep on. And per their schedule, they can do whatever they want up to 1900 hours, and then they're gonna do leisure. But they don't have anything leisurely to do, they just kind of do whatever they want. And so they might continue to keep on with building and all that good stuff. We're hauling, getting food. Yeah, they're unhappy right now. They are not pleased, but they should be pleased. They got a lot done on their first day. Technically, we can't build this roof until we get our research table built. So we need our archways in between here. And it's nice too, the game auto saves occasionally for you. It's very handy. I really dig that. Touch with Mister. He's working thirds tonight, so I can just send him a text occasionally, see how he's doing. Okay. Alright, we've been at this for an hour. Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit of a stretch. It looks like our people are up and awake, and come on, Christina. Let's get in on this here. How bad is she sucking at this? Alright, so she's doing an okay job. We do need a spot outside for all of our resources that we're building with. So I'm thinking for now, we're going to put our resources over here. And this is going to be all of our raw materials. Our manufactured items like that. That should do good. So I can see I have 120 hay, cut 5 sticks, and 1 birch sapling. See, I didn't put resources, no raw materials there. Good. We do have our meat station. I want them to hack up food forever. Come on, Bob. You should be better at this. Yeah, there we go, Bob. You build that. Bob's a little Bob's a little on the thick side. Why you thick, bro? Oh, I just realized our research has been done, which means once we start researching our very first thing, we can get that thing that we need for building purposes. So they should be done building all of that here very shortly. We have our animal pen, hell yeah. Alright, who is our animal handler? That would be Bob. Alright, so we're going to move that to a 1. Bob, you are going to... Where's our animals? You're going to prioritize roping in that goat and getting it in his pen. You're also going to prioritize roping in this goat. So our goats are together and safe. They have food. Yeah, there you go. Tend to them. Make them feel good about themselves. They should be done chopping stuff here very soon. I think they got all the trees that I marked for chopping. Bob had to pause for a drink. As long as I don't give them anything else to do, tomorrow they should start hauling stuff. Because Bob, yeah, he'll focus on the animals, and then he'll go to research, which is fine because I need him to do that. Rosa, he'll work on cutting plants, and hauling. And Christina, she's going to work on harvesting, cutting plants, cooking, and hauling. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to change this to a 2, so he starts hauling stuff. We're going to change her to a 1. I really don't need her to cut any plants tomorrow. I don't mind if she harvests though, because we do need food. So with the overview, we can see our cat isn't assigned to anybody, so she's going to get assigned to Christina. We're also going to put them on vermin control. And our goats, we want to get them trained. Alright, Bob's going to go back to researching. Get right in there, Bob. Tell us your stories. Go to our research panel. We can now unlock our wooden beam and agriculture, or architecture, or agriculture. So we can grow stuff, we can build stuff. I'm going to pause this real quick so I can put our beams in. So I know I want some beams here. And I believe it's like, I think it's like every 6 or so you get some beams, otherwise the floor can fall out on you. Oh, I hate that that's uneven. We'll go every 3rd. Reasons. Yeah, we'll do. Wait, that's wrong too. Damn it! fine. Let's build a roof. We're gonna do a nice little wooden roof. To there. That doesn't really work. Okay. So I guess what we're gonna do, we're gonna continue the roof this way. That. And then on the side here, I like this. I really wish you could bring it back into this to connect it. Like, God, that would just be so good. But we do not have that capability built into the game yet. So instead, we're going to flop that around. Flop that around. Just do something like this. That'll work for now. Do I like it? No. Will it work? Yes. Oh, Christina is hacking up some meat. Hell yeah. So the next thing we're going to build is a little storage house. Because this big one room, let me hide the roof elements. This big ass room here, this is going to be just for, eventually it's going to be our great hall. But for now, it's going to be kind of our one-stop shop room. Over to the side here, I want to build some sort of a storage, underground storage, because food will last longer if it's underground. We can even build it, so there's a little hut over here and it goes underneath our building. Ooh, Broseph just leveled up his construction. Way to go, Broseph. And we have our spare room built, which means we have a roof over our head. Our folks can now be somewhat cozy in their giant room. Glad I got the audio figured out for this. So the other viewer is myself, but you know what? That is okay. You're just doing this for me anyways. So I want to figure this out because I really enjoy this game and really hope that others start enjoying it too, because it's kind of fun. I don't know why. I just really enjoy it. And I love games like this where you're building worlds or cities. Alright, did they ever haul all their gear? They did not. That's going to be their priority. Okay, so then guess what? You haul that to the stockpile. Broseph, I know you're sleeping, you're going to get cranky, but you're going to haul that to the stockpile. Bob, get hauling that. And then I'll let them go to sleep, and then tomorrow they're going to haul all this to the stockpile. Because as you see, these things decompose. And we don't need that. We need these items. Animals are sleeping. Got our goat, Mustar, and Pelusa. Well, what are they? Let's see, milk's at 100%, so you must be a female. Well, what are you? Stop moving. You're a male, and you're a female. Awesome. You can prepare food in a bit, Christina. We're gonna have you haul some stuff to the stockpile. Oh my god, my nose itches. I hate that. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. And our books are outside. Christina, get those to the stockpile. Rosa's doing a good job. You are kind of sucking at it. Then, I want all of this harvested. So you all need food. And this is a lot of good food. And then you can get back to cooking. Yeah, you're gonna get wet, but that's okay. Who's mine that doesn't like it wet? That would be Broseph. Broseph is not a fan. Oh, we have our first merchant, the Lone Traveler. A rangy hawker empties their pack, spreading a selection of oddments on a linen cloth on the ground. I buy and sell things that take my fancy on the road, they say with a crooked smile. Take a look if you like. So he'll come here eventually. Keep fucking with my phone because nobody's here, so it really doesn't matter. I do what I want. I'll do what I want. Oh, play. Paused, and we didn't even need to be paused. Alright, yeah. Got a deer carcass. Hell yeah. You rotten a day. Christina, I want you to focus on doing some production. Let's get your butcher in. Cook it. Bob, but we're going to have you talk with our merchant. So what's our merchant got? Okay, so she's got a dog for 56 gold, a stick trap, some alcohol. Alcohol is important. They definitely like their alcohol, that's for sure. Red currant pie, herbs, barley, beet seeds, cabbage seeds, flax seeds. So I think getting some cabbage seeds would be really good for us. and some beet seeds, because eventually we're gonna start growing some food here. We can, in return, to pay for that. It's my deer carcass. They can't have it. They can't have my cat. Don't really need mechanical components, but those get kind of pricey in the long run, but we don't really need them for quite some time. So we could get rid of those. If we gave them 2, we could get some other stuff. Like, could get some flaxseed. There's plenty of herbs around. You know what if we got some alcohol? Give them all of that. Get 1 more alcohol. And so we need to be in this threshold. I guess we'll take some barley. And accept that. There we go. Okay, so that pile rots in 4 days, so we need to get that cooked. Christina's gonna be busy. Let's see. I'm gonna bump your harvest down to 2 because I really want you to focus on cooking and preparing food. Did you just eat raw meat? I feel like you just ate raw meat. Yep, you sure did. Why'd you eat raw meat? I think we should put you down for a meal, maybe? Cooking, finally. And she's asleep. Okay. So they're asleep, and I think our main goal tomorrow is we need to continue cooking up this raw meat because we don't have any cooked meat, so I can't show, but if we can get them to cook this raw meat, that'll make it last a little bit longer because that pile rots in 4 days because it's too warm. Yeah. A lot of this meat is too warm right now. And I don't want to start building our underground storage yet because I need them to focus on hauling all their crap inside. I'm going to expand this zone. So jobs. Maybe we should put everything at a 2. So I can just get you all the haul stuff. Yeah, we're going to have you just haul. Just haul. Except for you, Christina. You keep cooking. Because, yeah, that cooked meat, that makes it last for 6 days. So that'll give us a little bit of time. So she's just going to cook, and everybody else is going to haul. They got a lot to haul. Because they got all of that. And then eventually they got to come down here and harvest. But I don't have anybody set to harvest right now, so we think we're good there. Also, hello to anybody that is here. If you're creeping, welcome. I tend to creep on other people's channels all the time, so totally understand that life. So a lot of the beginning is pretty slow because you're really just trying to like get things built up, get the essentials going, so that way you have a good foundation to start from and start building from. But what I'm thinking, if we do an overview here, is this is going to be our great hall. So this will be plenty of room to put nice tables, some gaming areas. And that'll be a good little starting off zone for them. To the side, I'm going to build a little storage hut. Eventually, I think we're going to build up on top of this to build like rooms and things like that for people to sleep in. And then most importantly, we're going to get a border going around this because I've learned with my other gameplays that if you don't have some sort of protection, yeah, you're going to die. You're going to die. Dying's not fun. The biggest village I've had so far is I got all the way up to 9 people, and then immediately after that, all but 4 died, and then I was screwed. So we want to make sure that that's not happening. So we're going to let Christina keep cooking all of that meat while Bob and Broseph keep hauling. Where's Broseph? Hi, buddy. Look at him with his little mohawk ponytail. What you hauling? Ah, the ale. That was important. We need that ale. What's going for next? Okay. Oh, she's done cooking, so she's now on to hauling. Perfect. Yeah, I have it so all of our resources are going to be stacked out outside, which is another thing I like to do. When I do this, I normally have a pile for carcasses, or, dead things, garbage, stuff like that. And then I like to have a pile for all of our resources, building materials. Once we have a nice area set up for a workshop, I end up building like a little yard where all of our resources get stored. Which I might do that yard behind here, potentially. So I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to get started on our storage. I like having a nice big storage area. So we're gonna dig down there. I need to create a spot for dirt because I do not want dirt on this pile. No dirt. Mainly because dirt just gets in the way. You can't really use it for anything except for terraforming, and I don't have the means to terraform yet. So we're going to create a nice little pile for dirt back here. Clear all of that. Material, raw, dirt. Alright, now I got a place for them to put dirt. Now they're not going to start mining yet, though, because if we look at our jobs, I don't have anybody set to have that as their priority. So what I'm waiting for is for somebody to start doing other things. The way I'm going to test that is I'm going to build the walls. Now I want the door. Okay, we see Christina's building, so I know she has the capability to start digging if I wanted her to. Because her construction's set as a 2. Her mining skills, Broseph has good mining skills, so we're going to make him mine for us. Build some steps. Probably just going to do wood steps to start off with. Work out pretty darn nice. And once we get some of this dug out, we're gonna dig underneath this perimeter, put up some wood walls and some beams so nothing falls down on us. So we don't need this wall collapsing or future walls collapsing. I'm just going to pause this real quick because I need to adjust something. Here's my studio mode. I want to move this up in case anybody decides to chat, so I can easily see those chats. I can move that up over here actually. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Back at the game, hit and play. Gotta love first stream. I've learned a lot already. I learned that when you stream for the first hour without sound, that's a problem. Doesn't really go well. Obviously I need to get some lighting at some point here, but for now, my fun little ambient light is more than enough. Now I can put torches and things like that in here, but I don't want to yet because that adds heat, and I don't want this food to decompose any faster than it already is. Yeah, that decomposes in 4 days. The other thing is, because my butchering station's outside, I wanted to make sure the door is also outside. Because the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually relocate this until we have a kitchen. Which the kitchen will probably go off of the side here too, but for now, we're going to stick this there. And we are going to create a little overhang. So that way when it's raining like this, they can still very easily do their cooking without much of a worry getting wet. That is one complaint that I have, which I'm hopeful that as the game is built, that will get better. But for now, it's not the greatest. I mean, it could be a lot better than what it is. But I mean, it works for now. It could be worse. Alright, since this area's outside, we're going to make this a nice little stone floor. We don't have enough resources for it all right now, but it'll be good enough. So ideally, we're going to want beam here. Ooh, we have a new settler. Appearing deranged at first. Herebright? Herebright was simply overcome with terror. A pitiful, stumbling corpse with wails from binding and harsh beatings by a cruel master. They begged, "Hide me! I will die if I am caught." So we have the choice. We can shut them out, or we can let them in. If we shut them out, our settlers could get a negative mood modifier. Or if we let them in, we could get a possible attack. Now, they say possible because there is a chance that these the archer and the marauders will show up and nothing will happen. They'll just go, nope, y'all are too scary. This is just your warning. Or they'll come in and attack y'all, which it's kind of good this early on if they attack y'all, because then you can get their like armor and their weapons from them. So that's kind of nice. We also would be gaining somebody good at melee and mining who likes carpentry, construction, and tailoring. And they have 4 unknown perks. So we're going to go ahead and help them. But I'm going to pause real quick here because we need to see what's going on with him. He's hungry and he doesn't like his apparel. He's apparently very good at talking. He's very fast. He's ruthless, meaning he's going to tell it to your face, and regardless if you like it or not. And he likes to drink on the job, and he's better at working if he's drunk. So, good thing we recently bought some booze from a merchant, because I think we're going to go through it fast. Now, we want to go ahead and set his jobs. So, hunting is not his forte. Construction, yeah, we're going to move that to a 2. Botany, we'll move that to a 2. He's decent at botany, so that's nice. Animal handling's a no. Mining he's good at, so we'll move that to a 2. He's good at cutting plants. He's good at cooking. Decent at smithing. Absolutely garbage at carpentry, so we do not want him doing any carpentry or tailoring, which is hilarious because these are both skills he likes, but he has 0 experience in them, which makes no sense. Research, yeah, he's going to stay far away from the research. Want him to do stewarding and hauling. Okay. Schedule. We're going to give him the same schedule as everybody else. Eventually, when we're done with our storehouse, we're going to start building in some leisure for them. Otherwise, they're going to start rioting. They will get, pissy and just not do anything. Let's see. He is melee, so we want to give him melee weapons. Don't know what I have for melee weapons right now, so let's see. We don't have anything melee. We do have a bow, though, of course. But he's not good enough for a bow. So we're gonna say melee for now. All armor. Is there anybody else good with a bow? I don't think so. Hope you're melee, and you are also melee. Alright, we want him to self-tend his wounds. And that should be good. That should make him self-sufficient enough. And we're going over here to our digging pit. So we can get back to what we were doing here, which is figuring out what are we mining out next. Mine out that one. That one. I'm mining these ones out first because I want to get our supports in before we do anything else. Wall. Wall. Go. And there we go. I'll slow that down a little bit. Oh shoot, can't put a wooden support there because it's too close to the stairs. Shoot. I wonder if I put one in. Put one in there. Okay, so we're going to rethink this slightly. Come in here. And here. Down on us. Because that would suck. Okay, and now we should be able to put in our support beam. And since we have the support beam, that means we can put in our floor. There we go. Nice floor. Now once that floor's in, we can start digging out this floor. Party arrives in 18 hours. We also don't have enough beds for people, so we should probably make an extra one of those. Let's copy, paste. Let's have, you know, we're gonna have you construct that bed. And I'm curious because the stairs here up 3 spots plus a foot spot. I'm very curious if I can dig this spot out and just have a giant staircase leading all the way down. That would be really awesome if I could do it that way. And if not, then oh well. I have other things that I can do to make things happen in the way that I want them to. 15 hours until showtime, essentially. Some resources. A pheasant carcass we can go get. You go through resources really fast here. So Herbert, I don't know how to say his name, Herbert, he is in convalescing because he is injured at the moment. Let's see if I can find some information about what he's dealing with. Might just be the trauma. Oh, he's just a little tired. Dealing with the trauma of the search party that's coming. Let's see, we got our roofs built, so we're looking decent. A nice little animal yard here. And once we get our floor built here, we'll be able to start hauling some stuff down here. We're eventually going to replace all of these walls with wood. I just haven't gotten there yet. I don't know why I zoom in so deep either. I just do. But I like to spy on them and see what they're up to. So we're going to take that roof off. And I don't necessarily need all these notifications for the tutorials, but I can leave tutorials on just because they can be kind of handy, because the game is a little complex and deep at first. I know the first time that I started playing it, I was like, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Don't let me just sending kissy faces to the boyfriend. He works thirds as a security guard. And I adore him dearly. Okay. I think I'm alone again. That's okay. We're gonna keep on keeping on. Is that the sun coming out, or is that just the moonlight? Can't really see the sky. I'm gonna assume that's moonlight because that is hella bright. As you can see, we're doing good on our resources somewhat. Preparation. Oh, that is this here. It's okay. We're going to get our settlers to build that here today, hopefully. We're going to make... Who's going to be on construction? Bob, you're going to be on construction today. Because Broseph is busy mining. Ooh, Harabunt, you're up and about. Oop-a-da-boot. Bob, you are going to make this priority. Coming down. Here, busy digging my pit for me. Which is good. How much is our meat? We got 3 days before that meat spoils. We are cutting it close. Let's see if we can get that done in time. So up here, I'll probably put things that are fermenting. Our wines and things like that. storeroom is probably one of the longest parts. Put that on fast speed. Speed on through it. Settlers tending. Okay, he's tending his woods. We're good there. We got 2 hours. 2 hours before our search party arrives. We're gonna have to defend ourselves. Caribert does not have any weapons, so he'll be sitting it out. Maybe we can keep him down here digging. We're sure to come together as a community very well. Come on, bud. I'm gonna keep Cassis down here. Ooh, here we go. Lost property. Violent extortionists called the River Bandits. The brute spoke, soft but menacing. Herebrand belongs to me. Hand over my slave or you will all suffer. They were deadly serious. Now, we can refuse to bow to the assailant's demands. Then we have to deal with these. But we get a positive modifier for helping someone in need. We also get a negative one if anybody dies, so it's a fair balance. But we're going to go ahead and do that. We're refusing to give in to their demands, and we are ready for battle. Alright, so we got Thomas, who's an archer, Doyle, and Jewis? It's hilarious to me. Okay. We're going over here. We need to call to arms Bob, Broseph, and Christina. Herebrand, you just stay out of the way, I guess. I think that would be the best thing for him to do. Now, our incursion is happening over here, so compared to where we're located, they're going to be coming in from this direction. So I think the best thing that we can do is we're going to get Bob to come out here. Rosa is going to come out a little bit further. Christina's going to come out a little further. We're going to watch this incursion and see where they go and adjust where our settlers are based off of that. Here we go. They coming. Christina, I want you to stay right there. Looks like they're coming in this direction. So we are going to move Bob over here. Broseph, I'm going to put you up here. Christina, we're going to put you up over here. Get over there. Might need to adjust slightly. Okay, Broseph, you are going to attack this one. Bob, you're going to come over here. Christina, you are going to attack Doyle. Bob is just going to shoot them at them all. Bob, we're going to start off with the archer. Get rid of that bitch. Ooh, Christina. You are going to go prioritize tending your wounds. Christina, I want you to run over here. Prioritize tending your wounds. Bob, put your attention on Doyle. Take his ass out. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we came under attack in the spring of 1353. Our ordeal continued for an hour and 31 minutes. Mercifully, all settlers survived the raid. Yay, we lived! Broseph Harcourt was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows to the foe. Christina Pudding took the most damage from the enemy, thinking only of defending Keeblandia in its hour of need. And Broseph Harcourt also blocked the most hits. It should be recorded, and it has been. Okay, So, I want Broseph to get over here to the archer. And Bob, I want you to walk up further so you can hit this archer, because this bitch is going down. Yeah, you get them. Get him, Bob. Get him. Get him, Broseph. Get him. Don't let him get away. Yes! Alright. Well done. Alright, we are no longer drafted. Christina, you're gonna go tend to your wounds. We need to make sure that we can successfully pick up all this junk. This looks like we got some weapons. We got a falcon, we got a buckler, got some winter clothes, that'll be handy. We got a headscarf, a nice spear, some more winter clothes, some armor. Some more winter clothes. They're not in the greatest condition, but we also did get another bow. So all of that is excellent. Bob, you are going to prioritize hauling to the stockpile. Broseph, you are also going to prioritize hauling to the stockpile. And Herbert, you get your butt out here and also haul to the stockpile. Christina, you are going to go take care of yourself, because we don't need you dying, girl. I need you. Alright, we're gonna fast forward. Okay, Christina should go lay down. Nope, she's gonna haul to the stockpile. She's a beast. Beast of a woman. Rosa's just going to town down here. Well done, bud. They're doing a good job of hauling things. Now we also need to chop down some more trees. So we're going to chop down this chunk here. Those. Because we are running out of wood. We got plenty of sticks, not enough wood. Now we got some dead bodies over here too, so the other thing we need to do is we need to build a pyre. Because we need to be able to burn these bodies. Because our enemies don't deserve a proper burial. They just deserve to be turned into kindling. It seems appropriate anyways. Okay. Yes, oh yes, hi Island Kate. Yes, I am streaming this game. I freaking love it. I am thoroughly obsessed with it. I have had maybe 5 villages so far. This one in particular I started just for the stream today because I don't see anybody ever streaming this game. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stream it, even though I don't know what I'm doing at all. So that's fun. But welcome. We are playing in the valley. We are in the first year, day 9. And yeah, so far my plan. So we got a little animal stockyard over here. A nice little main hut, which will eventually be my great hall, but for now it's my we do everything here hut. And then on the side here, I'm working on building my storage area, which is coming along, but I ran out of wood, and we're on a little bit of a deadline because my meat rots. And let's see, where's the oldest meat? 2 days. 2 days and 12 hours. So we need to get this storage unit built in the next 2 days. Then we got all these mushrooms we gotta get harvesting. I feel like there's a lot to do in the very beginning. Okay, so they are getting that done. That's good. Okay, so next thing we need to do is we need to start digging this out and replacing this with my wood beams. I like to do wood beams for my walls. No reason, really, other than I enjoy wood beams. I've seen this tend to cure wounds, so we're good there. Okay, so we got our wood walls there. We need to dig out this chunk of wall next. Replace those with wood. So yeah, this first layer up top is going to be for, I'm going to store things like my fermenting stuff. The very bottom layer is going to be my food reserves. How much did I customize my run? Oh yeah, there's a lot of options for that stuff. So for my run, what I customize mainly, and I can kind of show it here, is their stats. I started everybody off with 5 in their skills, but then I gave them all like a specialty. So like Bob's specialty, he's an intellectual, so I adjusted that. I made marksman because it's always good to have at least one hunter in the group starting off. And then construction, he came with some perks about construction, so I left his perks. But I adjusted that. I adjusted their ages as well because I like them to start off younger, just because I feel like it goes a little smoother. And then Christina, I adjusted her to make her my chef because absolutely nobody populated with any good chef skills, so I wanted to at least have somebody in my group that could cook. Herbert? I don't really know how to say his name. He is the one that just joined the group. But otherwise, I also adjusted their names. So I chose the name of Broseph, Bob, and Christina, I chose her last name because I enjoyed her first name. But otherwise, I didn't really customize too much for this run. Really just my starting people, that's about it. But yeah, you can get really deep with the customization. I've seen, there's somebody that I watch on YouTube, what is it called? Bear and Moose or something like that. I forget exactly what it's called, but they do a Going Medieval Primal series where they made all their settlers cannibals. And they're limiting themselves to only working with wood and no stone tools or anything like that. So really basic tools, and I love that. I think it's a lot of fun. And I've been watching that series quite a bit recently. I also saw that they're adding water to the game soon, so that's making me excited to have another element of gameplay. Alright, what's everybody else up to here? Mining, tending wounds, getting resources. I like to try to do this in a way where my walls don't cave in on me. I have a tendency to give too many commands to the characters all at once, and then I screw myself over because of that. There we go. Okay, then we need to dig out this wall next, then we can work on our lower wall. Have you been playing the game at all? Dig it. 3 more. Just dig out those last 3. Is that one built? Oh, that's... I built that in the middle. I did build that in the middle. I don't need that. Messed up. Get out of the way there. There we go. Okay. So we have our walls built there. We've got this first storeroom here. Okay, so we can start moving some stuff into here. Just getting started, but you saw someone on YouTube that got you interested. So, same here. I started playing... I really like city builder games to begin with. So I was playing... Honestly, it started off with the SimCity game. And I was like, man, it'd be really cool to do something like this, but medieval. And so then I found another game, which, if you give me a second, I'm going to just go to my desktop here real quick. I'm working off of one monitor, so, you know, gotta make do with what you got. If I can get to my desktop. Come on. Go to my desktop. Nope. Anyways, it's a medieval game of some sort, where you're building a city. But then I was like, I want to see what else is out there. And I found this game, and it's really in-depth, and I really enjoyed it. I also picked up Timberborn, which is kind of the same thought, but with beavers. That's been pretty interesting. I've been enjoying that one as well. But I really like just how in-depth this one gets. Okay, so we're gonna do all of our stimulants here, all of our fermenting ingredients. And you know what? We're also gonna do seeds down here for now. We'll end up moving those at some point. That should help tremendously with some of our rotting food. And we're gonna get some wood floors down here. So we can get our next chunk of foods down here as well. Let's see, I need... Yeah, so if you're just getting started, I would say I don't know if you want tips at all, but something I've found helpful is what I'm doing right now. Getting yourself underground storage for your food as soon as possible, because otherwise it just rots so fast. Okay, raw. I think we want everything here. We do not want human meat. We are not cannibals in this game run. I think that's all we need down here. Okay, so that should get them started at least. Let's see, yeah, it's 39 degrees down there, so that'll be good. If I did clay walls, I would get even better insulation, which I might do that in that bottom part. I haven't decided yet. I gotta dig up a bunch of clay first, though. I did this just in time, because, yeah, we got one day before our pile of food rots. I think one thing I enjoy about this game, though, is just seeing all the different varieties and ways that people choose to set up their village. But I think the next thing I'm going to do, once my storage area is good and set and they've moved everything over, is I'm going to start working on building a wall. Because that's something that has screwed me in quite a few gameplays, is not being prepared for when you get raids, because after your characters have been through it for a year or two, suddenly your raid parties go from like 4 people to 8 people, and it gets really unmanageable pretty quick if your characters aren't ready for it. And mine never are, because I always forget to get them weapons and stuff. Alright, so she's tending her wounds. We're good there. We need some torches in here. Let's see, where's my research area? We're going to put some torches over here. Torch. Light it up a bit there. we're gonna put some torches on the outside here. You know, just for farm animals. They got a little bit of light. We're gonna do the same over here too. I like making things look good too. It's kind of fun. Okay, so now we need to do our walls here, I think. Actually, we might not have to. I think we can use these walls. It's a little warm in here. It's 39 in some spots, 40 in others. 39. We might be fine with this temperature. We'll have to wait and see. That's 51 up here. I think we're gonna be good with that. Oh, poo. There goes our pheasant. Didn't get to that in time. Okay, so we're gonna put that roof up. And so I stop looking in there and instead think about the layout of my base. So I know I want some protection. So this is where my main entry is. And I'm thinking if I make this long, I can build a church over here and another church over here, so I can have both of the churches set up. So let's do something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. There we go. That's going to be our entrance. And I like this because it gives the enemies, there's more things they have to get through, more obstacles essentially to get into your base when you do something like this. And then I can also build like a platform up top for my archers to sit on eventually. We're going to get our wall going here. That is not where I want the wall. This part is always hard for me too, because it's like I don't know exactly how big I want to make everything. Let's see what kind of defenses do we have. Oh yeah, we got the wooden merlons. Which stick those at the top. Just makes it look intimidating. I don't know if they actually do anything, but I like the way they look. And then the platform I'm going to build like around the outside here probably at some point. I want the corner piece. There we go. Makes it look nice. And I probably should have counted, because I don't know if they're going to be symmetrical. But whatever, it doesn't have to be symmetrical. It just has to function and keep my citizens safe. Push this one back this way. So then this gives me a place to build some housing. Oh no, the enemy corpse rotted on the stockpile. That's fine. I only burn them out of a courtesy because it upsets my villagers to stare at it. Because they're like, oh no, I saw a dead body. Life is over. I want it out of the way. Let's see, if this continues this way, this might not work anymore either. That's okay, I'm eventually gonna dig all of this out, but I just need this chunk gone first. Put a wall here instead. while to build. I can already tell. Might have gone too big with it. There's another tree need to go. Lead on, my thing. I don't need you. They are in my way at the moment. I'm curious to see just how quickly they'll be able to build this. That's angry at me because we are out of wood. That's okay. I will order some more wood here in a second. We chopped. I want to finish this first. So when this is done, what'll be nice is that there'll be only one way in and out, which will make managing enemies a lot easier. Plus it looks nice. I like the little gate. Could have made it wider, but it's good enough. You could also do limestone or clay merlons to make it more castle-like, but in the beginning I think wood's the best course of action. Okay, trees. Let's chop all those. And let's chop all of those. And we also need to get the harvest in so we have some food to last us through the winter. That'll be also important. So our food reserves are low. So I'm going to just harvest all this stuff. Oh, we didn't get our meat moved. Yeah, that settler's upset. That's right. Be upset. You didn't move it fast enough. I probably gave you all too many commands, but you know, it's not my fault. It's your fault. This meat is going in a day. Oh, I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to mark off. We no longer have food or fermenting ingredients here, or seeds. And that should help tremendously to get the food down into the storage. The other thing that'll help, if I slow them down while I mess with their jobs. Okay, so we got him doing construction, so that's good. Broseph, you are busy hauling and mining, which is fine. You can keep up with that. I need somebody to haul. Who is my harvester? You are my harvester. We're going to get you harvesting food. No, Broseph, you can haul food too. Christina's going to chop wood. And Bob's going to build. Okay, Bob the builder. Okay. By the way, how are you doing tonight? I hope your evening is good. Foggy. I hear the flies. Ah, there's flies. Also up here, flies. Oh well. It's really normal. Temperature is decent. It's also foggy right now. Oh, I got little baby goats. Okay, we got Guffy and Pickles. Welcome, Guffy and Pickles. You cute little baby goatlings. I like you. Oh, that one just grew up. There we go. Pickles. Guffy. I like them. Okay, so they're doing a good job harvesting. And we can build the rest of our wall over here. So we're gonna do that. Oh. Is that? I don't know. I might put a door on the back end too at some point. Or another entrance, exit kind of area just to make it easy to get in and out once this is all built in. But for now, I think this does. This works. Right. Let's get going. Fast forward. Take our roof off again. See what my folks are up to. Right. Got wood chop. Let's overview. There's a peasant carcass we can go grab. Got a lot of berries to harvest. A lot of grass to harvest as well. A lot of herbs to harvest too. We definitely want to get our hands on that. Anything else close by that's worthwhile harvesting right now? I don't think so. I think those are the main things. Yeah, that should be good enough. And it is foggy. Holy foggy. So very, very foggy. Okay. Alright, what are we gonna work on next? So I wonder how many days it's gonna take them to build this, because, like, in theory, it doesn't look that big. But apparently it's big if Bob keeps failing on his construction. Bob the builder. But now looking at this, we could put a nice little pathway in here. Could build 2 churches on either side here. Probably turn this area back here into a farm field. And then I think over here is going to be my workshop area. And then I'm thinking for housing, we'll just take the roof off and build another level up here for housing purposes. And then the kitchen we can build off of this. Like maybe we can build another level up here for the kitchen or something. That should help. Alright, Bob, what are you up to? Bob is getting resources for construction. There we go. Look at him building that wall, eating that food. Rosto's out here harvesting. You get them herbs, grasses. Herbert's also harvesting. But I think we're going to move him into hauling. Start hauling stuff, Herbert. There you go. There's enough out here that's not being hauled. We don't want it to rot. So we need somebody out here to take it all into our stockpiles. And this we're probably going to want to expand because there's a lot of grasses. then all of that will be under the roof, and then it won't decompose as quickly. So yeah, that immediately helps it to decompose less. And if I put ground under here, so some sort of a flooring, it'll also help it to decompose less. That's what I'm going to put in some limestone there. See, animals have some limestone that they can sleep on, which I'm sure will be nice and cold in the wintertime, but you know, whatever. It'll be fine. Maybe not limestone, maybe we should change that to wood. Let's cancel that. Instead, we're going to change that to wood, because that is more readily available in this situation. And at some point, if I feel like putting walls up on the side here and turning this into a little barn, I can. Got some foxes out there. We're going to group our resources over here a little bit better because that list is starting to get a little long. To adjust something real quick. Pop that over here. I'm just going to do a quick little test. Okay, I'm going to do a quick little test here. Pop up. Don't think it does, so I think I can get rid of that frame. And don't mind me, I am figuring out this whole Twitch stream thing. So I'm going to do a quick little adjustment here to my stuff. Actually, I'm going to pause first, because that would suck if I got raided in the middle of doing all that. We are just going to get rid of that. And that should be good. There we go. Probably could make my picture a little bit smaller too. Let's do that real quick as well. Minimize me. Yes, there's the controls right there. Kind of feel bad that I'm covering up those controls. So I think we'll go like right here. And it will make me a little smaller. There we go. That works. Okay. Okay, and back to play. Oh, we are in summer. Summer day 1. That's exciting. Summer appeared like a warm blessing, coaxing the settlers to shed their warm clothing. Now was the time to build underground storage to keep the food fresh in the sunny days to come. Check, already done. Don't need to do it. So there's high temperatures, chance of heat waves, and this is where underground storage is really helpful. Days are longest at midsummer when the sun is at its highest. Alright, let's see if we can get this wall built before winter comes. That would be pretty cool. I'm also hoping that we can get our food storage nice and full. Right now it is pretty darn empty. Right now, looks like things are staying good for the most part. We've got 27 days before things rot. So I think we might need to replace her walls here with wood, just to make it a little bit more insulated. I hate to say that, but that's what I think we need to do. Just that whole wall. I thought I had somebody set to mine. Help out tremendously. There you go, eat some food while you're down here. Good job, Rosa. Okay. Where it's gonna get tricky is where my stairs are. Because the moment that I dig this out, those stairs are going to collapse, and then Rosa's going to get stuck down here. Animals are hungry. Wait, who the fuck's hungry? Are you oh, there's no meat. Why can't you hunt? You're a cat. Go get yourself a rat. That's what real life cat would do. It's hungry because we like to marry a rat. This one in chunks, and I'm going to see if I can do this in a way where those stairs don't collapse, because that would be awesome. Collapsing stairs is no good. So I think I'm going to dig this chunk first, pop this in, then this one here, and pop this in, and hopefully it'll collapse. Fingers crossed. They'll probably collapse at me though, and then I'll probably get a villager stuck down here. Ooh, nice autosave. Oh, everybody's gonna go to sleep. Okay. Well, I've been down there. I haven't seen how much walls got built. Oh, yeah, that's a fair amount of wall that's been built. Heck yeah. That'll be really nice when that's done. And I can be a little bit secure and safe for my settlers. Maybe I'll build some like guard towers over here at the entrance. That might look kind of cool. I like that idea. I think I'm going to do that. Guard towers would be a good deal. Settlers are becoming annoyed. Who's annoyed? Christina, why are you annoyed? Because you ate raw food. Stop eating raw food. You can cook. So I'm just going to have that set. That's probably why they weren't cooking. Gonna harvest all that. harvesting out here going? Pretty darn good. They just need to haul things back to storage. Joseph, where are you going? Hey, Bob the Builder's at level 20 now. Heck yeah! Let me get down here to Broseph, make sure my walls don't collapse. I know there's like math behind what and how to do it so your walls don't collapse, but I'll be honest, I don't know it off the top of my head, and I don't feel like looking it up. So I do it like this to be safe. Okay. Ready with my pause button. Explosive. Don't make the stairs collapse. Oh, I think my stairs. Oh, they collapsed. They collapsed. They did not collapse. I think the floor might have collapsed. That's okay though. We can deal with the floor. Yeah, the floor collapsed a little bit right there. And the reason for that is because we need some support. So I'm going to put in a support right here. And that should solve that problem. I hope. Yep, there we go. That's all we needed was a little bit of support. And hopefully those two won't make my floor collapse or my stairs collapse. Come on, Bob. No, Broseph. Broseph, come down. Let's go, Broseph. Alright, we are good there. Heck yeah. Okay. So that'll get built up eventually and we'll be in good shape. I have seeds able to be stored here. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Got a nice wall going. I'm pretty darn happy with this base so far. Food is low on the stockpile, but we are building that up. So we need to find some more food to potentially harvest here. Ooh, look at all them berries. Yes, please. Let's see, no carcasses out and about. We might have to get Bob to go hunting here. Let's see, what do we got for wildlife? Okay, so we got some deer that can get hunted. Got a lot of female deer. Take some of these older deer. There's only 2 males, so we're going to leave those males alone. And let's see, we're going to take 1 male and 1 female polecat. We're going to leave the wolves alone. We're going to leave the foxes alone. And, we'll take 1 more female deer. There's 2 females, 2 males. That should be enough to keep the deer population up. Let's see, and our hunter is Bob. So Bob, we're going to change that to a 1. And we're going to change Broseph to a 1 for construction. And we're going to change Herabrite, whatever their name is. We're going to change them to harvesting. And Christina, you're still just going to be cooking and cutting wood. Okay, so I want him to hunt and haul. And her, I also chop up my meat when it arrives. There's some more mushrooms over here we can harvest. Some more out here. Mushrooms and berries. Those are the big things that we want. We're doing really good on our grain. Don't necessarily need any more of that right now. More mushrooms. All them berries. Heck yeah, we'll take those. Some mushrooms. More berries. Mushroom patch. Okay, that should get us some good food. Bob's out. Bob, why aren't you hunting? You should be hunting right now, Bob. Bob. Get your village some meat, damn it. Frickin' Bob, I swear. It's always Bob. No really good place to put my image. I guess I could put it up on this or something here. Crap. Pause so I can mess with my stream stuff again. Gonna move me up over here. Here we go. That should work. Have a new settler. Heck yeah. Alright, an ailing traveler shuffled haltingly to Keeblandia. Given time to recuperate, he claimed they could work, but in that moment they looked pretty rough. Would Walter be permitted to join and convalesce? So if we allow him to join, there's really nothing negative for us. We get a smith, excuse me, and some mining. Alright, so let's check out Walter. Set my stuff up, because I want to make sure that he can tend his own wounds when he gets them. He is not a hunter, so we're going to put that down. It's not that great at construction or botany. Definitely not that. Animal handling, there's a lot for wanting that. Speaking of which, I need to up their animal handling, because we haven't had anybody tend their animals in a while. His mining's pretty decent, so we'll give him a 2 on that, because I do need to find some stone. We do not want him anywhere near food. Okay. Smithing is definitely something he's good at. Carpentry is something he's good at. Tailoring, not so much. Intellectual. You know what? You're going to be my researcher. I like the idea of him being my researcher / miner. How's that coming along? That's looking really good. We should probably cut down some of these trees here. my plant cutter? You are. After you're done harvesting. Okay, so his schedule. Let's see. He's gluttonous and he likes to drink. You know, I think this is going to be a very heavy drinking colony. Seems like everybody likes to drink. There we go. Got a nice schedule going. Manage. So he is melee. Ooh. He's not melee or marksman. Walter just kind of is not that great. We're going to have him self-tend his wounds, though. So we're going to give him a two-handed weapon. And let him wear all headgear, all armor. That should be helpful. Well, we do need another bed. Because we do not have enough beds. So he'll get a bed built for him tomorrow. Let's see how he deserves it. Dad. Okay, so that decomposes in 1 year, so that's good. That means we are doing good. 1 year, so if the food's been cooked, it looks like it's going to last us a bit. We got basically a little over a month to harvest everything else. Okay, good stuff. Wall is coming together nicely. We just got a little chunk over here left to build. So in a couple of days, this should be done. That's exciting. Heck yeah! Put my roof back up. It's not too impressive of a little homestead yet, but, you know, it does the job. So once this wall is built, the next big thing we're going to work on is we're going to have somebody mine for some stone. And we're going to work on building our little churches. Because we need to make sure that we get them some things to do. Otherwise they start to get really kind of antsy. So let's give them a backgammon table here for now. So at least they have something other than work. And even though I don't have the stone yet, I'm at least going to map out where this goes. This is going to be a little pathway. Then I can start to figure out kind of where my churches are going to go. Really, they don't need to be very big. Change you to a wood floor. Let's think about this actually before I do that. Exactly how big is my shrine? So they're 2 across. So that's going to be a little offset, which is going to be weird, and I don't like that. I like things to be even. So how do we make this even? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just suck it up. Decisions. What would be best? If you think about it. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's one more over there. 6. I guess they don't have to be even. They could be asymmetrical. Storage is going to go at least there. Storage. Now, if its shrine is 2 across, if we put windows, here we go, window here. I like this idea. Okay, so then we do our church back there. We want room for a couple of tables or chairs. So shrine, and then chair. I like that. That'll work. It doesn't have to be a crazy big room. It just needs to be big enough. How far back does this go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, 4, 5, 6. Did I do that right? Yep, this looks weird because this tree's in the way. Once we get further along, we might rebuild these churches to make them a little bit more unique to each other and stand out, but for now they're going to be pretty darn identical. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the center of this roof a little bit fancier. This is the part I really enjoy about this game, is just the building of things. Flip that around. That's down. Like that. Right. Go. There is our churches. Put our roof down. Put one there. And one there. And then the other thing we're going to do is braziers, stone, and eventually we will get those built. And we'll put chairs in here when we learn how to build them. So right now all we know is stools, and I don't want stools. I want actual chairs. I've given them plenty to build. And I'm probably going to need to give them access to more wood to get all that built. We're going to start growing these trees back, so I'm not too concerned about how much wood I'm using at this point. Oh yeah, look at that wall. Oh, it's so close to being done. We just have this little corner, and then we're fully protected. Then all we have to do is just defend right here. That's it. So that leads me to the guard tower. Is that something that I want? I think actually I need to make this wider. Yeah, I think like that would be good. We're gonna do the same thing over here. And then on top, we'll make a platform. We'll do something like this. So we do want them to be protected from the elements. So we are going to give them like a little roof situation up here. Boop, boop. I don't know why, but I just really like the idea of guard towers. I think it'll help. And then we're going to need ladders to get up there. That. Like that. Pop you in. Okay, so that should help keep them protected somewhat. Hopefully. Just like the idea of this being like a grand entrance. I'm actually thinking making this go all the way across, actually. Actually, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to deconstruct these. Oh, thank you, Draded. I think that's how you say your name. I'm using my chat on my phone here, so I apologize if that had been there for a little bit. Working off of one screen, so, you know, do what you can. But, yeah, nice little town so far. We got, we're still in the first year. We're in summer day 5 at this point. So far we've got what will eventually be the Great Hall. We've got a little animal yard. We're going to do some gardening back here eventually. I probably should have gotten on that, but I haven't. So hopefully, you know, my villagers don't starve to death in the wintertime, but, you know, we'll see how that goes. We got our 2 churches, And we've got our storeroom over here, and eventually we're going to have our kitchen area over here as well, along with a nice little workshop area out over here. But I mainly wanted to get a nice entrance going here with some guard towers and stuff, because yeah, I've played this game a couple of times already, and it has not gone the best for me. I normally get to about year 3 or 4, and then I get completely decimated because I don't have any protection for my town. So I'm doing things a little differently this time. I'm getting the protection established for my town first, so hopefully I can make it past the first couple of years. And the settlers are annoyed. Why are you annoyed? Yep, you're uncomfortable, you hate your clothes, and yep, we need religious activities and entertainment, which I'm working on. You guys just need to build things faster. So we got a little backgammon table. Let's see, Broseph, you know what? I'm gonna have you get that table built. And Bob, I know you're busy hauling things, but I want you to build that wicker bed. We need to make sure everybody's at least got a bed. I don't know why you're going all the way out there for wicker when we have all of this on our stockpile over here, but you know, you do you. Okay. So then I need cancel that, cancel that, because we are going to continue all the way across here. And that'll be really nice for the archers to deal with. When enemies come in. That's my thinking. I like that a lot. I'm feeling good about this build. Nice little area they can hop up on. They can shoot their bows from up here. There's a ladder on each side so they can easily get up and down as they need to. We're going to go ahead and put some torches here. Well-lit path. Alright, and I think it's time we fast forward. Build, my minions, build. What kind of roof did I do? Wooden roof, okay, good. As you can see, I'm a big fan of wood. Once this stuff is built, I think the next thing I'm going to work on is probably establishing my farm. And then I think in year 2, we're going to work on putting a second level on this main hut to start building individual rooms for all of our townspeople. Could potentially even extend it into the back, although I'm kind of thinking back here I might do trees for harvesting and get rid of this dirt pile. There's a few details about my defenses if you're interested in tents. Yes, definitely. Give me some tips. Defenses are not my strong suit in this game. I would say my strengths are more like the commerce side, building up your stores of goods to sell. That I'm really good at. The temp in my cold storage currently, if I come down here, we are at 37.6 degrees. Currently, the food that's not cooked lasts for about a month, and the food that is cooked lasts for just over a year. And I'm wondering if the temp will change once my walls get built down here. Because right now it's still just surrounded by dirt. Sometimes I've done clay in the past. I'm trying wood on this run. Yeah, they're they're working on it. I kind of told them to build too many things at once. I really that's also a downside of my gameplay style is I get so excited about everything I want them to do that I kind of dish out too many commands and then it kind of takes them forever. So I'm trying to be patient. But in the first underground level, there are walls, and that is at 38.7. So hopefully when the walls go up, we should see that temp drop down nice and low. But I'm curious to see how wood does versus clay, because like I said, I normally do clay walls, but I'm just curious how wood does, and if need be, I'll replace them with clay. So covering your intersection makes it impossible for your archers to hit anyone who to get past your door. So opening up this middle area then could be helpful, like right in here. That makes sense. So let me do this. I'm gonna take that out. So we'll do that. Where's my little cancel button? There it is. So there is an easier way to do this. Okay, so if we do something like that, then they should be able to reach into that intersection a little bit better then. Shade diversity. No, I have not seen them yet. I'll have to add that to my list of people to view. I've been watching, I wish I could remember what the heck their name is. I've been seeing them on YouTube. Bear and something. Bear and, you know, I'm going to take a minute here while I'm paused. I'm going to look it up real quick because this has been driving me nuts because I mentioned it to somebody else. So, my apologies while my screen does nothing. Let's see. YouTube. It is... They're doing this series right now called Going Medieval Primal. Bears and Beans. I've been really enjoying their gameplay lately. But yeah, I've been watching them play quite a bit. But I will have to add Shadiversity onto it for some castle tips. Because yeah, I haven't gotten as far to build an actual physical castle yet. Because usually all my villagers die by then because I suck at defenses. Like, this is the first time I've gotten a wall around my village. Let's see, and I need them to chop up some more wood. Actually, they got a whole bunch of wood out here. They just need to get that harvested. Okay, let's take a look at our jobs. Who is currently in charge of harvesting? Walter. Yeah, we're going to get you off of research and have you harvest. Christina, you're my chef. I need you to keep cooking, but you can stop cutting plants for now and just harvesting. Actually, no. I do want you to cut. I don't need you to mine right now. We're gonna have you haul log. Okay. Oh, and Christina Puddin is now able to cook at a level 23. Well done, Christina. Cook that. Cook it well. Oh, everybody's got a bed now. Crappy beds, but they're beds. But I can get good beds. Some bookcases, chairs, and armor racks. Well, the winter's coming up soon, so you might want to do tailoring. Let's do... I think I'm going to do furniture first. Actually, wait, preserving food. That's what I'm gonna do first. Because I like to have a nice selection of smoked meats once I get back to get my villagers to hunt. Stick that up there. But more importantly, down here, I like to have some shelves. I need them to build these walls. And then I'm going to give them shelves. See what I mean about giving them too many commands? It's a really bad habit of mine. So I'm just like, build everything, build it now, and harvest everything. I need like 8 more villagers, and then I'd be good. The amount of commands I want to give out. Magicalations? I have no idea what that is. But I have to say, I'm loving this game, and I'm loving that there seems to be like a really niche group of people that are really into this game. Because I've been finding YouTube videos, and it seems like I've been finding a few more people that are starting to post like pretty consistently YouTube's videos. Protruding the wall spikes? Like sticking them out one from here? Like on this side instead of right on top? Oh. Okay, okay. You know what? We'll try that along this chunk here, I think. We will give that a try. Let's see if I can do this without destroying my walls. What did I just tell it to destroy? Yeah, a lot of people are waiting for more features. I did see that water is coming very shortly, so that's exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing how the water works. I have not played RimWorld at all. How's that game? Maybe we leave those two. Nope. It's the king of colony sims. Interesting. Yeah, I really enjoy colony sims in general. So I'm definitely curious to try others. Because yeah, I've been playing this one. I've been playing the Timberland. No, not Timberland. Timber something. Let me see here real quick. Open up my Steam real quick. Timberborn I've been playing. Farthest Frontier I've been playing as well. And a little bit of Valheim. I just really enjoy this type of gameplay, I would say. It's very enjoyable for me. Okay, so can we even stick it? Put it up here. Camera. There we go. Can't play this far from a stable structure. Alright, so do some. Looks like I need some supports or something out here. Interesting. Okay, so what I do here? Yeah, I can put the stable support that which I haven't played. Farthest Frontier is really interesting. It's in depth like this, but in a different way. So you don't get to control like the individual people, but how your town progresses, it can go from simple to crazy really fast. I enjoy the gameplay for that quite a bit though. I was a teenage exocolonist. Oh, interesting. I'll have to check that one out as well. Yeah, I just really enjoy those types of games. Like before this, I was playing SimCity Skylines. Just because, again, city building, I really enjoy that type of gameplay. And then I was like, well, this would be cool, but it'd be even cooler if you could get it in like a medieval form. And then I started searching and found Farthest Frontier. And so I started off with that. And then it's just kind of escalated to this. There we go. That gives us a nice little ledge. Thank you for that suggestion. It's going to look nice too. It's going to be a little weird over the top here, so maybe that wasn't the best idea, but whatever. It'll be fine. Alright, what are my people doing down here? They're idle. Did I not give you something to do? Are we out of tasks finally? We're out of wood. That's what the problem is. Yeah, I guess we'll chop out this chunk next. There we go. Did we ever get our walls built down here? Nope. They'll come eventually. Eventually I'll stop giving them tasks to do. I'm gonna have you chop down this wood too. We should probably do some harvesting. How's our stock of food for the animals? Looking pretty good. Let's see any other food that I want to harvest at this point in time. I think that should be good for now. Ooh, some mushies. Mushrooms. Gonna get those mushrooms. Oh, there's a nice little chunk of clay over there. More mushies. Give me the mushies. I'm almost thinking it might be nice to have like a little side gate of some sort. Just so harvesting doesn't take forever. But I think for year one, this is going pretty good. We are going to need to start thinking about fall and winter, though. And making sure that we got enough resources for everything to go buy the game when you can build a moat. Yes. I'm very much looking forward to building moats. The water system really intrigues me. It seems like there's going to be a little bit of different gameplay. Fishing is going to come to the game at that point, so that'll give your colonists a chance to farm another resource. But yeah, you'll be able to dig down, put water in it, make a legit moat, make bridges to go over it and stuff. Yeah, there's no drawbridges right now, but and I do like what's in development so far, and I do like just how they're adding things into the game. It makes me excited for what else is to come. What do they have planned for after launch? I try to keep up with their little Monday blogs that they do every couple Mondays. Mainly because I'm curious and I just want to know what's coming. right there? I think we do. There we go. Oh, that's what I ended up taking down. It's like, I was wondering what happens to the roof over here. There we go. Don't necessarily need this. Fix my roof over here. Come on. Light up for me. There we go. There we go. Flip that around. Go. That's gonna look nice. And hopefully it's functional too. No, it's not always in fast forward. You've got your pause button. This is the regular speed. I just find it painfully slow because I give out far too many commands than what my villagers can handle. And then there's a medium speed as well. I'm just impatient. And I use fast forward. But if you'd like, I could play it regular speed for a little bit. After they're done sleeping, though. Because we don't need to just sit here and watch them sleep. But I find it can take a little long for them to like harvest everything, build everything, and come back to everything. And so I like to play in fast forward. But I do switch to play, like, because sometimes there's enough going on that you're trying to capture. Like when I was digging out my storage area, because I wanted to make sure that my walls didn't cave in on me while I was replacing the dirt with wood walls. I did that in game speed normal, just so things didn't get ahead of me. That is coming together quite nicely, I must say. They can now pray to their gods, so hopefully they don't get too antsy with me. It looks like they can play some backgammon. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna take the roofs down so I can actually see what's happening on in here. Play some backgammon. I'm eventually gonna put some lights and some braziers in there. Let's see, how are we doing on wood? Got some wood out here. They're busy hauling the stuff. Oh yeah, they got plenty of wood. They just need to haul it all. Get to building. They make them work for 12 hours straight. Yes, I'm quite easy on my workers. So this is the schedule that I've given them. Luckily, they like to work during the day at least. So like I don't have any night owls or early birds. But I try to let them sleep for 8 hours, and then I work them for 8 hours, and then I have 5 hours where they can do anything. They tend to work throughout those hours anyways, and then I give them 3 hours of leisure time. I guess I'm a nice overlord. Oh, we got a kitty cat. Where's this kitty cat? Alright, who's my animal handler? We need the kitty cat. Bob, get this cat. Train that cat. Let's see. Overview. Domestic. Alright. The cat's name is Pepper. Welcome to the compound, Pepper. Hopefully you find a place you enjoy to call your own. We're going to try to train you. Don't know how it works to train a cat. Yeah, the anything time does come in handy too, especially for like after a fight, when you get raided and you get some people that just get annihilated. It allows for exactly that, getting just a little bit more sleep in for them, or a little bit of time to recover. So I've had it happen where my raids happen at night sometimes, and that's a little annoying. See, how are we doing on wood? Not too much out there. Well, I think we're time for another chunk of wood to haul. Let's do this chunk over here. How's our food resources? Because we might need to go hunting here. Yeah, we should probably go hunting. Okay, what do we got for wildlife? So I don't want to mess with any wolves at this point in time. We have quite a few polecats, so we could take at least one female. I'll leave the foxes alone for now. We have a lot of deer though. Oh, there's a cattle. There is a cattle. Oh boy, there is a cattle. We are taming that. Where's this cattle? I want a cow. Bob, I don't care that you're enjoying entertainment. You're gonna come out here. You are gonna get this cow. 'Cause you're my animal handler, aren't you? 11. Yeah, you are, Bob. Come out here. Get that cattle. You tame that bitch. I want that cow. Anyways, we are going to let's see, we're going to hunt some deer. So that would leave 2 male deer, so that's good. Oh, actually, it leaves quite a few deer. We can take we'll take this 22-year-old one. Got 2 female deer, we'll leave them be. We're going to go after the male deer. While the cow's sleeping. Curious. When can I rope that cow? Bring him home. The critters better attack that cow. The cow is mine. Because, like, look, they do so well here. They got all this to eat. They got a couple of goats they could be friends with. How you doing, cow? You don't have a name yet. Call you Bessie. Yeah, Bob. Go tame that animal. Go get us that cow. Find that cow. Be its friend. Tell it about all the good things it could have. Alright, come here, cow. Stop running. Nope. Still can't rope it. What are you harvesting? Are you gonna milk the cow? You're gonna milk a wild cow? Bob, you crazy. Let's see what happens here. What are you doing to this cow, Bob? You are. Oh, look at that. Didn't know you could milk a wild animal. They are doing a really good job at chopping down them trees. Let's see, do we have our walls built downstairs yet? Almost. About half done down here. Yeah, Broseph. Get it. And of course it failed. That's good to see that's being built. And then we just have this little chunk here. Which is very nice. Bob, you also need to go hunting. Who else can take care of the animals here? Well, you know, I think, Walter, you're going to learn how to take care of animals. So that way Bob can go hunt. And my cook is Christina. Okay. Broseph, how you doing on those walls? Oh, is that the last wall? Yeah! There you go, Broseph. Alright. So, for now, we're at the same temperature right now, 38.7, but we'll see how that changes as it adjusts to the fact that it has a bunch of walls now. Okay, considering it's 70 something outside, you know, it's not too bad. Very excited for this chunk to be done. I've never had a village with a wall before, so this is new territory for me. We'll see how that goes. Bob, what are you hunting? Hailstorm coming. An icy volley heralded a fierce hailstorm. The settlers of Keeblandia could only shiver uneasily, hastening under cover as the stinging barrage intensified. Once the storm passed, they crept forth to see which crops and unsheltered resources had survived. Right. Well, what is unsheltered? Or wood? Well, I think everything else is really in the shelter. Minus, you know, things that we haven't gotten to harvest out here yet. Berries. Which, I'm gonna just do that anyways. Now, one of my characters, I believe, hates being uncomfortable, and that is Broseph. Broseph is not a fan. Here's how his mood is. Yeah, he's uncomfortable. You'll get there, Broseph. It's fine. How's that cow? Out of curiosity, can we rope you yet? Nope. Walk that cow. Gotta try to get his trust. Bob don't care about this hail though. He's like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna get this food. I want meat, some medicine. Oh yeah, he's going after these two. And Walter has lost his clothes. There's some other clothes on the stockpile here though, at least. And that is something we gotta get our hands on and start making some clothes. So we should probably get some research going here. Let's see, what do we got available? Nothing. Okay. Who's my researcher? Walter is. Yeah, he's got a 17 for intellectual. Bob's kind of a wonder. He can do like everything, it seems. He can hunt, he can construct things, he's good at animals, he's decent with research. He's just all around good at what he does. And Bob's unhappy though. Menacing venison, yes. Yeah, we need to start putting some some lights and some heat sources in here. Let's see, where are those located? There we go. Just dump. Well, I can do clay or I can do stone, both of which I don't have enough of, but I know where I can get clay easily, so I think I'm gonna go with clay for in here. One over here. But here. Just heat it up a bit. I really don't know how many of these are good to have, but we're gonna stick one next to the bed there. And then here's some clay. And we're gonna have you just mine just a little bit of this out. Not too much, just enough. Alright, so they got some food that they're eating, and they are off to do whatever. Bob's gonna do some entertainment. Walter ain't wasting no time. He's just like, I am hopping right in, getting some writing done. That's what I like. Initiative. So when you get started, you think you're gonna try to leave most of the time between work and sleep open to anything. That's a good way to do it too. I'm just guessing when it comes to this. I just kind of thought, like, if I was the worker, what would I want? And so I just decided to do it this way. I switched up from time to time depending on my playthroughs. But this is the first one where their schedule's pretty consistent across the board. I've had it before where everybody's staggered. I've had somebody who preferred to work at night, so they were just up all night. I did have somebody who had a perk where they preferred little naps, so they would sleep for 2 hours, work for 4, sleep for 2, work for 4, and like, it worked out well. They didn't get too angry or anything. Oh, yes, we got our cow. Right, Walter. Good job, Walter. Oh, you get the gold star of the day, buddy. What are we gonna name our cow? Alright. I am open to ideas. What are we gonna name our cow? I think we get to, yeah, we can name it. If you leave it up to me, I'm just gonna name it Cowsley. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That might help prevent me from dealing with the old age issue. Okay, so it gave itself the name Blossom. How we feel about Blossom? I assume she's a female. She's got milk. I didn't realize that the villagers named them. For our animals, we got Pickles, we got Boyo. Moostar, Pelusa, our cat named Haya. Bosom. We will do it. There we go. I like it. Got our cat, our new cow, Bosom. Goat named Pelusa. I like Pickles. Pickles, I think, is my favorite one out of all of them. And I didn't name him that. It just came out that way. Ooh. Oh, we're being raided. Oh, shit. Okay, so they appeared silently, eyes hollow, hair wild, smelling rancid and daubed with blood. Everyone in Keeblandia recognized these pillagers as assailants of the most deadly kind. They were beyond reason, with nothing left to lose. So we have 2 archers and 4 marauders. Alright, so they are entering from that area. And where the hell is my people? Okay, my people are out here. Ooh, we just have this little chunk of fence right here that's not taken care of yet. So they could potentially come in through there, or they'll come in through the front. So I think what we'll do is, Bob, we are going to get you. Well, first, we need to draft everybody. Call to arms, people. Bob, you are going to come up here. And then I think we're going to put Broseph kind of over here for now. We're going to stick you up here. Walter, we're going to put you out here. Christina, she's quite the fierce warrior. We're going to stick her kind of right here in the middle, just in case if they come on this back, she can quickly, hopefully, run over in that direction. So let's see. What direction you guys are going to come into my place? Attack starts. Please come to the front door. Please come to the front door. I would love it if you came to the front door. You're on this kind of a trajectory. I feel like I lost my settlement. Oh yeah, they're coming to the front door. They gotta. Broseph, you're gonna come up over here. Step outside. Same thing with you. Checking our incursion. They are coming. People. Christina, come over here. Come over here. Tend to your wounds real quick, buddy. Bob, you get here. Henry. You're gonna tend to your wounds. You're gonna come out here and you're gonna get this archer. We got victory! Woo! We did it! Okay. The beleaguered settlers, I am terrible at pronouncing some of these words, came under attack in the summer of 1353. Their ordeal continued for 2 hours and 25 minutes. All settlers survived the raid. 5 swarm enemies died during the fight. Bob Holmes was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows to the foe. You know, Bob he's got it going on. And Hebright Smith took the most damage from the enemy, thinking only of defending Keeblandia in its hour of need. And he also blocked the most hits. It should be recorded. Well done, settlers. We still technically have this one douchebag out here, though. So we're going to see if we can catch him. You are going to go tend to your wounds, and you... don't think we're going to be able to catch him. Yeah, nope, we're not going to be able to catch him. That's okay. So we're going to undraft everybody. Go tend to your stuff. Hey, looks like we got some weapons. We got a shield, we got a mace, some helmets, a couple of really crappy winter clothes, but hey, it's better than no clothes. More shields, more helmets, a couple of dead bodies. And we are going to want to make sure that we can burn those enemy bodies. Walter, what are you doing? You should be tending to your wounds. Love the dedication, Walter, but come on. 10 to your wounds. I shouldn't have to tell you to take care of yourself. Those foxes are really pretty. I love how they animated them. I just love the whole animation style for this game. It's done really well. He's overburdened because he's carrying a body. That's right, the get burned, buddy. Someone with a skill of 0 even attempt to skill it all? Yes, they can, but they are god-awful at it. So what I do is, in the jobs, if they have a 0 in anything, I just completely take it off so they don't even try. Because it's just not worth it. But they can theoretically work at the skill and improve it. It's just in the beginning, I rather have them focus more on the skills that they're good at because I feel like it gets you ahead farther, faster. But this setup, this seemed to work pretty well. I'm happy with how this worked. And I am missing a floorboard there. So now we need to get all our gear loot hauled in. Our folks got beaten up quite a bit, so they're probably gonna take it easy for the rest of the day. Except for Bob, who is doing just fine because he was an archer. He's just overburdened with whatever it is he's hauling. I guess it's like a carcass of some sort. Okay, so she's preparing food. That's good. How's our storage down here looking? Nope, we are missing some floorboards again. Dropping though. Would it even help to put something like that right there? Not probably. Probably what I need to do is put something like this here. That would help ensure that that floorboard stays up. Sticks and coal for that. Okay, so they're sleeping. They're doing their animal things. It's burning bodies. This will eventually haul in. I think the next thing I'm going to work on will probably be getting some food going. Little garden area. It's gardening. You do a little cabbage field, and it will sow year round. So regardless if it's winter or not, we can grow cabbages. That's good, because we're going to want that. We're doing a nice, decent-sized cabbage field there. Flax. Flax is also good because that's how we make clothes. So we're going to go ahead and do a decent-sized flax field. Beets are also decent. Let's see. Beets. They're easy to grow in the garden, and they're hardy. But I don't have as many beet seeds, so I think I'm just going to do a plot that big, even though I don't have enough seeds to completely fill it up. Oh, my mic is really quiet? That is good to know. Let me see if I can adjust that real quick. This is legit my first time streaming, so, you know, learning. Let's see. Is that any better? Oh, I don't want that. So hopefully that's a little bit better. And if the volume of the game needs to be turned down at all too, I can try that out as well. It's really hard to test these things by yourself. So like when I started the stream, I actually streamed today for an hour with no sound whatsoever. Had no idea until I pulled it up on my phone just to check it out. And then I was like, oh, well, that sucked. But it didn't matter. No one was there. Still rather quiet. Okay. I wonder. There's probably mic settings somewhere on this dang thing. Microphone. Let's see here. Let's check out my sound settings. Microphone volume, let's turn that up a little bit, see if that's better. How is that? Is that any better? We'll see if that's any better for y'all. Appreciate the feedback. If anything, it's something to keep messing with. Much better. Yeah, so apparently there's like a bazillion different microphone settings in like all of the different apps. So I think I found the right one to turn up now. Let's see, barley. I don't have any barley yet. Herbs. Ooh, herbs are probably a good thing to grow because that is how we heal ourselves right now. So we're going to do a nice little herb field over here. And these shrubs are decent too. So we're going to do a nice little chunk of those shrubs. And we got trees. We want to make sure that we can harvest trees whenever we need them. So we're going to do 2 rows of birch. And we are going to get rid of this. Let's see, let's copy our dirt zone and move the dirt zone. Where do I want to store dirt? We'll store dirt over here. And get rid of that. Trying to. It's, you know, it's one of those things. It's kind of the personality I have. It's, you know, go big, go home kind of deal. But, it's just me. I'm with that with literally every aspect of my life. And we'll do a nice little pine tree right there. But yeah, the only reason why I started streaming this tonight too is I keep seeing like nobody's streaming this game, and I'm like, this game is so good, and I want to watch people play it. And I was hopeful that there were others that also were in that same boat, and clearly there's a few. So when you tried streaming, you didn't use a cam and didn't bother to get any special Twitch add-ons. So I found these for free in the stream tools that you can get on Twitch also for free. I forget what it's called. Streamlabs. Yeah. And they have like overlays that you can use for free. So I spent like an hour just kind of digging through them until I found one that was like pretty simple, basic. I'm sure there's a bazillion people that use it, but whatever. And the camera, I already had that because I play D&D. In fact, I'm wearing a D&D hoodie. I don't know if you can see that. But I play a lot of D&D, and we do it on camera every Thursday night. We've been playing for like 2 years now. So already had the camera and everything ready to go. And then this is the game room. So this is my setup, and then you can probably see behind me over there, potentially, my boyfriend's setup. And then He's working though right now. He's doing third shift. So it's like, I'm bored. I'm home alone. I'm playing this game. So screw it. I'm a stream. I'm also at that point in the night though where I'm starting to get like I'm tired, but I'm not tired because I'm like, yeah, Friday night. I'm gonna stay up late. So my brain's starting to get weird. Oh, this corner's almost done. So close. So close to being fully secured. I just realized I'm on slow-mo. Let's speed that up. Come on, morning. The wolves are out here chomping on the enemy bodies. Alright, so she's chopping down those trees. Let's see, do we have anybody set to grow? No, but we're about to. Right, Hera Barrett. Still don't know how to say his name. This name, Harebright? Herabright. Alright, so we're burning bodies. It's good. And we've got just this little notch right there, and then we're fully walled in. Very exciting. I think we are going to be in good shape for winter now. Alright. Oh, whose wounds need tending? Halter, tend to your wounds. You can go back and write when you're done. Tell you, Walter's just always trying to do the most. So I think what I'm going to focus on next, because we've got the gardens going, so that'll be good, is I think we're going to focus on harvesting and getting some resources so we can build these things that are in stone. So I need to find some stone. Got a little bit of limestone here. Is there an overlay that shows me resources? It's aesthetic, temperature, treetops. Nope. So we just gotta hunt with our eyes. Okay, what's this? We got clay. There's a lot of clay. And iron. Looking for stone. Got a little bit of limestone over here, not a lot. Just need one little chunk. Ooh, we got some salt. That'll be good. We got the clay over here. More clay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find our some more salt. More clay. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to change my pathways up, and instead of doing limestone, I'm gonna have to do clay brick, which is fine. So we are just gonna cancel this. And these, we are gonna have to cancel the stone braziers and change those to clay, which is a-okay. Oh hey, we got berries to harvest. Hell yeah. Oh, and we can start to smoke some meat. We have a lone traveler. A rangy hawker empties their pack, spreading a selection of oddments on a linen cloth on the ground. I buy and sell things that take my fancy on the road, they say with a crooked smile. Take a look if you like. So we have a merchant coming. So that's exciting. We'll definitely utilize them. Potentially sell some things, buy some things. See what we can do. Okay, so I think the next thing that we're going to unlock. So we could do furniture. I kind of want to do clay brick making because there's so much clay out there, and it'd be really nice to make some braziers out of clay bricks instead of just clay. Infirmary beds are also a good thing to get too because it just helps with how they heal. Yeah, as far as I've ever gotten is I've gotten everything in this first column researched and learned and built. And then I've done beekeeping, fermenting, preserving food, furniture 2, the decorative structures and banners. And that's as far as I've gotten before everybody died on me. So it's autumn. Moderate temperature, rain and fog, and chance of thunderstorms and hailstorms. Alright, whose wounds need tending? Brosif. Okay, you're tending to your wounds. Good job, dude. Oh, there's our merchant. I forgot about him. Okay, so who is my speech crafter? You got a 5, you got a 4, you got an 8, you got a 5. Alright. Dude, whose name I can't say. You are going to come over here and barter. Alright, Clement. Let's see, what do we got? He's got a dog. Packaged meal, those are kind of pricey. Oh, there's a chicken. We want that chicken. Okay. Getting the chicken, because I want eggs. If we get some ale, that would make our residents pretty happy if we got them some ale. Won't last long, but, you know, something at least. Ooh, carrot seeds. We don't have any of those yet. We're going to take some of that. Let's see, we'll take some more cabbage seed. And we'll take some more beet seed. We're good on flax. That's a ton of flax. Okay, so we have 4130 that I ideally want to do. I've got a lot of goats, so I could get rid of some goats, especially some male goats, because they don't give me milk or anything. So we're going to get rid of you. And we're going to get rid of Boyo. Wait, how old is Boyo? He's 5 days. Guffy is 14. Pickles we keep. You know what? We're going to get rid of Guffy. That means I can buy a little bit more. I do wonder if it's worth training a 0 skill. Like, would they learn that skill faster being at 0 if they loved it? That's a good question. I don't know the answer to it. I'm sure somebody does. I don't. You know, let's give them one of these packaged meals. Ooh, an apple sapling. We'll take that. $2 more. What should I get? I could get some flax seeds, get some more barley. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get some barley. Okay. And we are going to accept that trade. So we're getting a chicken, we're getting some ale, carrot seeds, cabbage seeds, beet seeds, a couple of meals, an apple tree, and some barley. pretty good deal. Yeah, I do think it might depend on that. Because, for example, try it out with Herebrith, because he likes carpentry and tailoring. Well, actually, I can't try it out with him yet, because I don't have either of the tools that I need to do carpentry or tailoring. But he likes them both, but they're both at a 0. I would look on their wiki too. Ooh, actually, hold on. See their almanac. Is there anything about that? I'll put them into a play mode there. So equipment, systems, armor, fires. This would be their jobs. It's going to be in their tutorial. Jobs. Let's see. Jobs. It's empty. It means they'll never do that job. Frame color of a job box indicates their skill level. Tips. If a settler has a very low skill rating for a specific job, it is better to turn that job off completely for that settler. Otherwise, there's a chance they'll do the job and fail. This is important when it comes to things like harvesting. Example, a settler with low botanical skill level could end up ruining the harvest, yielding no resources. So it's best to let them focus on what they do best. The bows do. So the bows do have a minimum marksman requirement. Let's see if I can find... Do I have any bows in the file right now? I do. Yeah, see if you look over here, it says skill needed, 10 marksmen. But some of the swords don't have any of that skill requirement. But the warbow, 10 marksmen. What about the short bow? Short bow does not have any skill requirement to it. So I think it just depends on the weapon. So warbow, yes. Short bow, no. I don't have any melee weapons that require skill. But potentially as you level up and start to like craft and get access to some of the bigger weapons, those might require some skill. Okay. How are our foods doing? Oh, that's right, I can build... Where is it? I can build these shelves. So, given the experience limits, it would make sense if someone could train combat skills between raids. I just don't know how. The only one that I know that you can train is marksman, because you can go hunting. But otherwise, yeah, I don't really know how you would train the melee. Maybe at some point they'll add in like armor dummies, because I don't believe that's a thing right now. Wood carvings, got wall relief, large statue, fletching, blacksmithing is just the forge. Ooh, you can get crossbows at some point, that'll be fun. Structures, armor, shields, distilling, painting. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to like train melee at this time. But maybe that's something that they'll add into the game eventually. So I'm sure you're not the only one that's had that thought. Did they get all their stuff from out here already? Good. Okay. So we need hunting. View wildlife. What kind of animals we got? We're going to get this deer and that deer. We got a bunch of polecats we can get, so we can get one of you and one of you. We're going to try one wolf, see how it goes. Because they retaliate up to 80%. That could go bad. Not as bad as boars. Boars frickin' suck. That I had my village taken out by a really angry boar once very early on because I made the mistake of hunting it before my people had any skill. Oh, look at all that wood. We need to get to hauling. Who's hauling stuff right now? Joseph's just getting resources for construction and hauling. Okay. You are busy gardening. We need you to do that. You're dealing with animals and research. And you are cooking, cutting, and hauling. Okay. Got a nice little cabbage field going. Flax field. You say that we can burn that body. Oh, you can view historical records. I didn't realize that. Got a steady population count. Our wealth is steadily climbing. Food storage is climbing, yet it's still saying that we don't have enough. Our moods are all over the place. Settlers hate me. The influence is slowly climbing. We have our history. It's pretty cool. You can see our factions. The Ravagers were permanently hostile to them. They're enemies to, like, everybody. And we got a couple others that we're permanently hostile with. But the rest seem to be pretty neutral with us so far, so that's good. That's for reporting bugs. Oh, that's take screenshots. That's cool. I don't click on enough buttons sometimes. I get so narrowly focused on what I'm doing that I don't explore, like, how else can I control the game? Uh-oh. Broseph, you're running around shirtless. I really like this little city layout, though. I think this is going very nice. Oh, did our wall get built over here? Oh, it sure did. You need to be a corner piece. There we go. And you also want you to be a corner piece. Well, very nice. So they're busy praying. How's our research doing? Do I have enough for anything yet? Nope. Holy cow, it is already 1:30 in the morning. I should probably wrap up here and get heading to bed. 'Cause it is late for me. And I'm one of those people that no matter what time I go to bed, I will wake up wide awake, 7 o'clock in the morning, without fail. Drives me crazy. Part of that is the cat's fault too, which I don't know where they're at right now. Aw, he's curled up down there. But I think for the first year of gameplay here, this village is going pretty well. I'm definitely going to continue on with this gameplay. This is probably the most successful one I've had yet. I'm really digging the layout. I'm going to dig this chunk out here. Probably work on building up the kitchen area, workshop area, And then a second level to get some bedrooms going for my villagers and get them some better beds. Otherwise, I think we are off to a good start on this one. Keeblandia is a success so far. Ooh, actually, I should do... Where is that? Over here? It is over here. We're going to make a little sign. The sign's going to be simple. Welcome to Keeblandia. Oh, you can change what kind of sign it is? Oh, that's cool. That's really neat. I didn't realize that. Oh, and you can change the color of it? Well, it's going to be purple because I love color purple. And yeah, I dig that sign. There we go. Alright, Walter, I know you're filling your food pouch, but you're going to come over here and you're going to build the sign real quick. Your mood's fairly decent. I can pick on you, Walter. You're the go-getter anyways. You're the one that wants to do all this stuff. Alright, we're going to fast forward him. Get that built. Oh, wait, what? Why does it say that? I don't want that. I don't want a question mark. I want words. How do I... Well, what's a welcoming looking thing? Hands, maybe? Did not go the way that I thought it would. We'll go with black. And I guess we'll go with a... Go with an animal paw, maybe? Yeah, that is not exactly what I thought it would do. Oh, but when you hover over it, it says it. Okay. Yeah, the words don't view it on the main view. Bummer. You know what? We're going to do a chicken foot. No, a bow. There we go. But I think this is where I'm going to call it a night. I do want to thank you for joining me for my stream. It was nice getting to chat with somebody else about this game. It's been very, very enjoyable. So thank you for sticking around. But I hope you have a good evening. I need to make sure I save. Or I'm going to be very upsetty spaghetti. Okay, we have saved.